This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday with the morning sprint.
Sydney Charles live with the latest details from President Biden's State of the Union address.
Destiny Richards is live in Coeur d'Alene with details on what you can expect to try at this weekend's chocolate affair.
But let's get right to Mark Peterson telling us about a breezy start to the day.
For anyone who's got to walk outdoors, wait for a bus. In our first alert weather, the temperature right now hovering around freezing. So for this time of year, that's mild. The problem is those winds making it feel like it's in the low 20s. So make sure you're dressed appropriately. The snow is moving out of Idaho. We're going to be replacing that with calmer conditions, and we're going to have some sunshine out of it. Today's weather, yeah, we're warming up. We're going to be in the low 40s all afternoon long under a sunny condition.
President Biden is facing backlash following his second State of the Union address yesterday evening. President Biden highlighted how bipartisanship has already led to several accomplishments in his first 2 years in office. He also talked about public safety, a call for an assault weapons ban, and abortion rights. But there were moments when the address turned rowdy. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene was among those seen calling the president a liar. Coverage on the reaction to the address will continue coming up next on Good Morning America.
Breaking news about the devastating earthquake in Turkey and Syria this morning. More than 11,000 people have been killed by the magnitude 7.8 quake that struck on Monday, and tens of thousands are injured. Those numbers are expected to significantly rise as rescue efforts continue. This is a live look now at the rescue efforts underway. You're looking at an emergency team assessing a damaged building. Freezing temperatures and other conditions are complicating rescue efforts. The latest in the search for survivors is coming up in a few minutes on Good Morning America.
Well, a man arrested for murder as a teenager is back behind bars on new charges of attacking 2 women. One of those attacks happened a little over a week ago. That recent attack has the Downtown Spokane Partnership on alert. The organization dedicated to enhancing the area is saying enough is enough. It wants to see action taken to stop incidents like these from continuing. The organization's president says she wants to see more focus on how and why these crimes are happening downtown in the first place. She says that could help identify ways to get ahead of the problems and address them before they occur so people can feel safer downtown.
Spokane police arrested a man at the Central Library in downtown last night for threatening people. Officers say the man called 911 around 7 o'clock and told dispatchers he had a handgun. The library was evacuated. Police did not find a gun on the man or even inside the building. No word yet on whether that man will face charges.
A Massachusetts woman appeared virtually from her hospital room as prosecutors formally charged her with killing her 3 children. Prosecutors outlined the evidence against the former labor and delivery nurse. They say Lindsay Clancy appeared to be having a normal day, but when her husband came home that evening, he found his wife bleeding. Court documents show she told her husband she tried to kill herself. Moments later, Patrick Clancy found his 3 children strangled in the basement of their home. Clancy's lawyer says his client was battling postpartum depression and was not responsible for the killings.
And this morning, we have been going around to different businesses in downtown Coeur d'Alene talking about their participation in the chocolate affair. They're going to be having chocolate treats popped up in their shops to serve to you while you check out what their business is all about. And we have provided exclusive tickets that are now live at cdadowntown.com. They are available with the promo code #4NEWSNOW. And you can come in and try your chocolates with wine pairings as well. A fun weekend. This happening on Saturday between 3 and 7 p.m.
Well, the U.S. Navy has released new photos of sailors recovering the suspected Chinese spy balloon that U.S. fighter jets shot down over the Atlantic Ocean last weekend. Recovered debris from the balloon is being taken to an FBI lab in Virginia for analysis as the U.S. looks to try to understand its capabilities.
There is a new push in Olympia right now to get illegal drugs off the streets. One of 4 new bills, Senate Bill 5035, would make drug possession a felony. Nearly 2 years ago, Sharon Murfin's 17-month-old granddaughter Serenity died from accidentally getting into drugs that Serenity's father was using at home. Sharon now wants people caught with dangerous drugs held accountable.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, overnight, LeBron James breaking the NBA's all-time scoring record. Michael Strahan sat down with the basketball legend to talk about what that record means to him. We'll check what